Good morning, everybody. Wanted to hop on here and go over the next component that we're going to do. We're still in Module 2. We're coming to an end of Module 2. We will be completing this module, I think, late this week, early next week, and then we'll be moving on into the third module, which is called branding. Okay. For you guys, for our online students, just wanted to give you a quick update on what we're going to be doing in class over the next couple days. Okay. And then from there, you guys will be able to keep up and make sure you're doing the same thing that we're trying to do. Okay. So we are going to be moving on. Let me share this real quick. We're going to be moving on to another project that we're going to be working on. So you should have at this point completed the Google Slides over a career cluster. Okay, that should have been done and turned in by now. And what we're going to do right now is work through a career cluster inventory that we're going to do on Ohio Means Jobs. We all should have been able to reset our accounts. And if you weren't able to do that or you're unsure about that, you got to go back a couple days. I've got a video on how to get into Ohio Means Jobs. The cluster that we're going to work on, or the assessment that we're going to work on in Ohio Means Jobs, is actually something you guys have already done. Okay, we found in class here that you guys completed this probably sometime in the last few years. I would assume sometime in middle school. You did this cluster assessment, and I don't know if you did anything with it, but we are going to take it and study it a little bit. Okay. The only thing is in this cluster assessment, you took it when you were probably, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years old. And now we're 15, 16 years old. So things change a little bit. So we've got to go in and first, and we've got to clean it up. Okay. So we're going to click on in Ohio Means Jobs. Okay. So you Google search Ohio Means Jobs. We click on individuals, and then you guys will go K-12 student, and then you'll sign in. Okay, you guys will sign in, put your username and password in there, and then you'll be in. Okay, from that point, what we're going to do is hover over Explore It, and then click on Career Cluster Inventory. Okay, you'll get something that pops up like this because you took this assessment already. If you have not taken this assessment, if you weren't at Bath over the past couple of years, and yours probably down here says get started or something along those lines, you get to take the assessment. Okay. For everybody else, you're going to click on retake the assessment, and all of your answers are saved from what you did back, a few years ago. So what you need to do is go through, read the prompts, okay, read your interests, and then determine if it's still accurate. Okay, again, it probably changed over the years. So you'll go through, you'll click through that. There's 80 questions. It goes fairly quick because, again, you've got it all done. Okay, and then at the end, you'll get your results. Okay, you'll get your results, and they'll be over the career clusters that we have become accustomed to over the past week. Okay. All right, so you'll see, I just zipped through there, just clicked a bunch of answers. My top career cluster was law and public safety, and then agriculture and environmental science, okay? And then finance was right behind that. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Schoology, and I'm gonna get this thing out of the way. I don't think you guys see that, I'll move that. Log into Ohio Means Jobs, open a blank Google document, call it Career Cluster Inventory. Okay. So we have a Google document called Career Clusters right now. We're just going to open that up. Okay, you should have made that. I think you should have made that. If you have not made that, go ahead and open that up and make it. You're going to complete the Career Cluster Inventory Assessment, which you've actually already done. You're just going to go in and clean it up. When the results are displayed, students will, in their Google Doc, analyze the results, looking at the clusters that are at the top of their list, analyze the different career pathways inside each cluster, analyze the different occupations found within each pathway. Okay, and then we'll upload that Google document soon. Okay, so what you're going to do, it says analyze the results. Okay, so what I would ask you to do, there should be 16 career clusters. I want you to label all of these in the order that you got them with the scores right beside them. So you'll have a list of 16 clusters. with the scores beside each cluster. So you'd put law and public safety, 11. And then on the next line, agriculture, environmental systems, 10. So on and so forth, okay? Analyze the different career pathways inside each cluster. So I only want you to focus on the top cluster only, okay? So we're only, in my situation, I would only focus on law and public safety. So I would click on this, and I would find out what pathways are under each one of these options, okay? What's in here, okay? And it says right here, career pathways, occupations related, and then it has right here the 4 pathways, okay? So we'll go through and you guys will click on those and maybe learn a little bit about them. But you're gonna definitely label the 4 pathways that you guys see, or the multiple pathways that you might see right through here, okay? All right, let's see here. Nope, wrong one here, guys, sorry about that. Back to Schoology, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so you're going to analyze the career pathways inside each cluster. So you're going to kind of just list, again, just to kind of review. You've got your pathways, okay, correction services, explains what that is. Law enforcement services explains what that is. So you're going to essentially write down the pathway and then explain. Okay, that's what I mean by analyze. Okay. Day 9, and then throughout day 9, it says analyze the different occupations found within each pathway. Okay, so I would see that I have correction services. Okay, that's a pathway. I think, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, correction services, it shows it. Okay, I've got 3 jobs that are listed. I've got 2 of them where you don't need a high school diploma, or you do need a high school diploma only. I'm sorry, guys. So you're going to write those jobs down and then any information that it gives about it, okay? And then we've got one where you need a bachelor's degree, okay? And it's going to list what those are, okay? Then you're gonna drop down to the next pathway. You see that there's 2 of them that are high school diploma equivalent, and then 7 of them that are certificates, okay? Again, you're gonna write down anything, you're gonna kind of explain what each one of these are, okay? Law enforcement, same thing, okay? Bachelor's degree, you got 12 of them, all you need is a high school diploma. Again, forensic science technician, I'm gonna click on that. And again, guys, this is where you're gonna get your description of what the job actually is, okay? What are some of the things, what are some of the responsibilities that it has, okay? So we just need to explain what these are. So there's a lot of explaining that you're gonna have, okay? So you're going inside, you're looking at the pathways inside your top cluster, and then within each cluster, you're going to see multiple jobs that are listed, and you need to explain, you need to list them, and then you need to explain what they are, okay? If for whatever reason, let's say that you get one of these and there are, multiple, let's just say there's multiple, like for example, doctor professional degree, there's four jobs. Let's just cap it at 3, okay? Let's just go 3. So no more than 3 out of each category is all you have to explain, okay? And if there's 10 of them in there, then I just want you to take your best 3 that seem like the most interesting, and I want you to explain them, okay? So that's a key component there, guys. That's what we're gonna do over, I think I've got this labeled today. And then I actually think I've got this scheduled. I gotta look at the calendar out there. I think I have this scheduled for tomorrow as well. No, that's actually just today. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I'll see how my class goes. We may have to extend that out a little bit. Okay, it's actually the next thing we've got 2 days on. Okay, so I hope that clarifies what we're looking to do. That's what we're going to be doing in class today. And if you guys have questions, shoot me an email. Otherwise, just doing a little bit of inventory, a little bit of research here. And then ultimately over the next couple days, we're going to pick one of those occupations that you just found, and we're going to do some research on what that specific occupation is. Okay. All right, guys. If you have any questions, give me a holler. Otherwise, I hope everybody is doing well. Have a great day.